everyone. I'm Kay, and I'm here as the host for Sisters in Media, and I'm here with the talented actor Odiseas Georgiadis, and he's amazing. You're in the new Netflix series, Trinkets.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
How is that for you?
Good. First, thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
It's beautiful, man. It was an amazing experience. It was one of my favorite roles I've had, and the cast was amazing.
You play Noah.
Yeah.
Noah he's one of the popular kids on the show.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But there's more to you.
Yeah.
There's more to you.
You know, Noah's like the popular, kid in school, whatever. But what I like about him is he's not in it in a way that's been kind of cliche and shown, throughout, maybe TV history, cinema. Like popular kids are usually like the kid who plays a sport. Maybe he's mean, or maybe he's like, I don't know, just Noah treats everyone, equally. Yeah. He has respect. He's a nice kid.
He's the nice popular guy.
He has good balance to him. That's why I really like him.
Yeah, but I do want to talk about what it was like to have a woman in your life who's so important, your mom. I feel like as a fan of you, we follow you on social media, and we could see you post your mom all the time and share your love for your mom. How important is it to you to have a strong Black woman like that who has inspired you professionally but personally in your life?
Very, 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 very important. So I was born in Ghana, West Africa. My mom's Ghanaian, my father's Greek, and all my life, my mom has been in my corner. Right now, my mom is actually in the corner. Like, in the literal corner, not just, the literal there.
She's by your side.
Yes, spiritual corner, literal corner, emotional corner. She's just always been there.
Yeah.
And for all my brothers, for all of us. So it's been, my mom has been my biggest blessings in life. I thank God for it. Since I was younger, since I began in the industry in acting, she started like going on auditions with me. My mom does hair, and she's like she does my hair, makeup and all that. Thank you. And she used to like own her salon. She would take days off to come to auditions with me and be in the studio with me. So since I was younger, like 13, 12 when I started, and so without her I wouldn't be.
Wow. And I think that's so important to stay grounded, especially coming up in this industry.
Yeah,
in
for
Hollywood,
sure.
You want to have something to focus, like in that place that your safe haven, and your mom is clearly that for you, and that's amazing.
Yeah. My mom, my whole family, my mother, my whole family, definitely God. For sure.
Good. This is exciting. I want to take it back a little bit because I did notice that, you started off with music. Am I correct?
Yeah.
You were on The Voice. Mm-hmm. And what was that experience like for you? How did that play a part in who you are today, like going after that?
It was a beautiful experience. The first time I was on The Voice, I was 15. But it was a beautiful experience. I learned a lot from it. But from then, I had various managers in music and recording and production deals and these things that sort of didn't work out, but they were for a reason. I learned how to be in the studio, how to work on music, compose, how to write a song, and how to do all these things. So now I'm working on music, God willing, to be put out soon. And music, was my first love, and it still is. I feel acting definitely happened organically, and I love acting. It's one of my biggest passions. For me, it's like music, acting. So,
it's not like we haven't seen people accomplish these things. You can do both, and you're great at both.
Thank you.
That's something I'm excited about the music. Like I said, I tune into your social media, your Instagram, and I get to hear some of your singing, and I'm like, God, he not only is like he has this like a beautiful presence, but he can sing his butt off. Like,
thank you.
Who are some of your your musical influences?
Musical influences. I like Stevie Wonder. He's one of my biggest inspirations in music. Just the way he just every part of the way he has like the control he has over instruments. His instrumentation. He knows so many instruments and he's proficient in so many of them. His songwriting is some of the best of all time. I think might be he's just the pinnacle of like the greatest pop artists. So he's really one of my biggest inspirations. And
how is it working with a show that depicts three women, going through their adolescent years and showing what it's like to be in those roles and and go through these different obstacles? Because for us, it's inspiring, to be a young young woman, even chasing my dreams, to see these women struggling like I did, much like
Yeah.
I did, to figure ourselves out. How is that for you to be, a part of something like that?
I feel like it has been an amazing experience to be a part of something like that, because in this show, these three stars, they take the front, of it, and they're doing it so well, and there hasn't been many like shows of young age where like, they're the lead, leads of it, so it was an amazing experience, and I like that it's something new,
Yes.
There hasn't even been really many shows about shoplifting like that in general.
No, and I like that.
It's putting a light on something like that, and I feel that it doesn't just talk about it like, oh, we're shoplifting. Like she tells you why, like Elodie's character, Brianna's character, Hildebrand, she tells you why, she has a problem with it. It's not. She does it to fill a space in her that she can't fill an empty void.
I feel like a responsibility to our community to showcase yourself in a way that is going to be healthy and not so much depicted as like a young, troubled, angry black man and how she is with Tabitha. I feel like it's still pretty lighthearted. What is your perception of it?
Yes, yeah. So first off, I'll say Quintessa marked the role
Yes,
as Tabitha. Absolutely, I was very, very, very like wow, just wow.
Yeah,
it was amazing. But I'd say that there's definitely a responsibility there. I mean, I actually love this show. Another reason why I love this show is because of the very straightforward. Like it's just so diverse.
Yeah.
There's a lot of diversity in the show, and I really dig that because that's what the world is today, and that's where it should keep going to. Because there really is no there is color, right? But there I don't feel people should distinguish what makes a person this or that or this by their color. It's very prevalent today. So to be a young, black man in this world, like it's awesome to be having these opportunities. Maybe even a kid who looks like me can see it. Who knows? But I think it's definitely amazing, and I think the industry and everything is going towards that way of being inclusive in all ways. But I think it's awesome that we're definitely like the two, like we're both like very important in the show. So I think it's very cool.
You have lead roles in the show. That's that's just a huge thing. And what was your favorite part about playing Noah?
So even though you haven't seen a soccer scene in the show,
okay,
I used to like this show was like life changing. I mean, the first time I got an apartment because we had to be in Portland, so I kind of moved there while we were shooting the show. So I got my first apartment. I was living alone for the first time, and because Mom wasn't there, I was playing soccer in the living room.
Of course you were, because that's what we do when our parents are not around.
I was playing soccer in the living room, being Noah. So I get fully into the role, and I try to become the character. So I was like, nah.
Is Noah still with you?
So I started hitting the gym a little bit more, and then
okay.
because I usually and then I bought like 3 soccer balls, and I was just in the house kicking it to the wall, which my neighbors, probably didn't like that.
Right.
I think one time.
Probably not.
I'm snitching on myself, right? But I think one time I think maybe cops were involved, but. No, I'm joking. No, I'm lying.
Oh, okay. Okay, great. I was thinking we're not gonna say that.
I'm actually serious.
Okay.
Yeah, a certain situation. I was just a bit too loud.
I'm not mad at it.
When I said I was lying, it was sarcasm.
Okay.
I'm actually serious.
Listen. we won't rat you out right now. We're gonna keep that.
But yeah, I shouldn't be playing soccer in the house. But it was a great experience getting to the role, and like Noah, I kind of like let him go because it's been the last when we wrapped, it was December. It was right before Christmas in 2018. We're in 2019 now. Yeah. So it's for the record. For the future. When the kids are watching,
Yeah, I'm excited. Like I said, we see Netflix is just taking off. Like I feel like it's an important part of the future. Like
it is.
We watch. It's funny. I was talking to someone recently, and I was like, Netflix really was. A lot of people didn't anticipate this big, huge, just change and revolution with Netflix that is been having. We have a lot of A-listers dying to be in like these new films and shows and these series and everything to come, and you are, you know, in earlier stages of your career, you get to be a part of that. Not only you had, you know, The Perfect Date and now Trinkets. Like, is there more to come with Netflix, or you know, what do we have happening with you?
I was about to make a joke, but I'm not gonna do that. No, there's definitely, I mean, you know, God willing, I would love to definitely do more things with Netflix, because I really do dig the platform, and I like that it's very self-contained, and they don't really have to play by certain rules that, you know, like other things that, like, all the seasons are, I mean, all the episodes of a season is like there at once, you know, it's just a different platform, but it's definitely growing, and I see why it's so important. It's really giving the freedom to the people. It's in your hands. You watch it when you want, when you have time. So which
is what we all need. We know.
Yeah.
Millennials and Generation Z, we're on our own schedules. We're doing our own things.
Exactly.
Now, give me a few shows or a few movies that you're like that you're watching right now from the Netflix platform. Like, what are some of your favorites?
Netflix. Wow. Okay, When They See Us.
Yes.
Come on. If
I didn't
say that, you would have said it.
I was gonna say it for you if you did not. Like, what was
When They See Us is one of the best shows I've ever seen in my life.
Ever. Ava DuVernay. Like, could you imagine? You need to work with her one day.
Do you understand? I was watching it saying, you know, I don't really like. I would have loved to be a part of that.
I want that. Like, I want that for you. I want you to be.
I want that for you.
We're gonna do it. So, what is something else that you're watching? Like, what is something else that you're like?
Another show.
Mm-hmm.
So When They See Us, I'd say there's a show called Ozark. Okay. The content is a bit, you know, like not for kids exactly, but Ozark is a Netflix show that's really. The acting is amazing.
Okay.
Amazing.
And then, what about one of these rom-coms? Like, are you loving them? Is that? I mean, you worked with Noah. He's in like every last one of them. Like, how is that? Like,
cool dude. I don't really like watch too many rom-coms. Like,
we're at a space now where, like you said, like, you know, representation really matters, and I think that, you know, you do such a good job at, you know, voicing your opinions on things without offending people. I tuned into one of your lives the other day.
Oh, you did?
I did. I actually wrote you. wrote me back.
You did? Oh, really?
I did. I was like, I'll see you on Tuesday. You were like, oh, yeah, that was me.
I told my mother, somebody's on the live saying they'll see me Tuesday. Like, I'm kind of scared.
I'm not a oh my gosh.
I'm joking. No, I'm not
like,
I'll see you on Tuesday. I like to interact with.
I love that. Like, that's like, I was like, this guy is amazing. Yeah, because you got some words of inspiration. You singing, you talking, you giving. I feel like I knew you because of that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Thank you. Like,
do that. Continue to be that personable. Continue to be like relatable. I feel like people tend to lose themselves, and I feel like because we're also at an age where you're still, you know, early 20s, and you have influence on a lot of younger kids. I have a 9-year-old brother and a 14-year-old brother. I want them to be able to tune into someone's live who's saying something positive, who has real influence, who's actually doing something. I
agree.
Versus some of the things,
there's a lot of
nonsense
kids here
out there, you know.
Yeah, there's a lot of kids. There's a lot of people here who call themselves influencers and who have influencers. So technically, you are an influencer. But what are you influencing?
Yeah. I can tell you one thing you definitely will be influencing is your style. The style is amazing, and you are going to listen.
That was fine.
Your style. Listen, okay, you're gonna be.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
I'm like, all right, I'm going on Pinterest and look what he's wearing.
I like that blazer. It's fly.
Listen, it's fly. I just want to be like you. Well, I definitely appreciate you sitting down and talking to me, and it's been a pleasure. Like, you're such a great spirit. I know where you get it from, Mom over there, and she's, you know, and again, Sisters in Media, we just want to embrace, like, you know, women of color, just women, period, in this industry. So even though your mom isn't, she's a direct.
Oh, she's right here.
That's you. Exactly. Like, her influence has been a huge part of who you are. So we appreciate her. We appreciate you, and thank you for that. So thank you for tuning in, guys. It's been a pleasure. And everyone watch Trinkets on Netflix, season 1. We appreciate you. Thank you.